Good afternoon. I believe that if the United States military cannot be honest and just, then how can people trust them with their children? Would any of you encourage a friend or family member to join the military if you knew that they could be falsely accused and wrongly convicted? My name is Micah Carroll, and I was falsely accused and wrongly convicted in the United States Air Force. While deployed to Afghanistan, I had a feeling that my wife was having an affair. I asked permission from my commander to return home early, as I could not safely focus on the mission, as my thoughts were on the worst-case scenarios with my family. He allowed me to return home several weeks early, and once I arrived home, my 3 children informed me that a man had been staying over at my house, hanging out with them and teaching them to throw the football while I was gone. I confronted my wife, and she initially denied the accusation. After about a week of arguing with my wife, she finally confessed. Then she left me and the kids to be with the man she had been having an affair with, another active duty service member. She returned a week later and told me she wanted to be with me, start over, and repair the marriage. So we moved into a new house to symbolize a new start, but I still suspected her of cheating on me. So I ordered a still picture nanny cam to find out if my suspicions were valid. The picture that I captured showed my fully clothed wife straddling a fully clothed man while laying in our marital bed. Again, I tried to make our marriage work, but she left me and married the active duty serviceman photographed in our bedroom. He also left his wife. My wife's affair became an issue during our child custody hearing, where I mentioned her affairs and the picture as proof. My wife then went to the military, and I was accused and charged with taking an indecent recording for sexual gratification. Basically, I was accused of being a peeping Tom. The law used to catch people taking upskirt photos and bathroom pictures was used against me. Even though I presented proof in the form of text messages that my wife had admitted to multiple affairs, and even though the judge and prosecutors were aware of her affairs because she testified to it without the panel present, I was not allowed to present evidence to the panel that I was taking the pictures to see if she was having an affair. Even though my wife admitted to what they had done, her lover perjured himself on the stand, again without the panel present. Neither he nor my wife received any military discipline. My accuser is now considered a victim, and I am considered a monster. There are organizations and attorneys that support her, and there are none to support me. I hear words like, always believe the victim. Well, I am the victim, and the military helped make it so. I was sent to prison, given a punitive discharge, and forced to register as a sex offender. I've struggled to find work, and I've not seen my 3 kids from my first wife for almost a decade. Those same kids have asked multiple times to live with me, and I don't get those years back. With my current wife and child, I'm not allowed at her school. There will be no Girl Scout meetings in my future with this conviction. No science fairs, no amusement parks, no graduations, no meeting with their friends, no birthday parties, no sporting events. I live in constant fear of random violence because in this country a sex offender is killed each month and people don't really care. There are so many things that I am denied that it would take much longer than 5 minutes to share them with you. How many other former military men were treated like me, just like me? And how many other former military men were treated just like me, and how would you feel if you were forced unjustly to become a sex offender? In the strongest words possible, I recommend that the military create a conviction integrity unit and review and reverse these convictions. I recommend that an independent body review the court-martial rules and changes to determine if they are truly designed for equal and fair justice. If the military wants to encourage trust again in this system, they must fix what they did in the past and the process going forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions for, I heard Mr. Carroll, correct?
Yes.
Okay, any questions?
I just have one for clarification. Is what you were convicted of unlawful surveillance, essentially?
Indecent recording is what it was called.
Okay, thank you.
Under Article 120, Charlie.
Thank you.